Get the honey out of the bees, then you've got the honey and they don't have it. Now you're going to want to watch out because they're going to try and get it back.
When you get honey from a beehive, right? Yeah. It's like sloughing off, right? So you
They've
just scrape
stacked
it off.
in delicious
in little hexes.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like, where does the wax come from then?
They make it.
No, but where is it? Because the honey's in the hexes, right? So then where's the wax?
I don't know.
Ah, okay.
Beeswax. Maybe that's what they make the hexes out of.
Oh, that would make a lot of sense. So then you just cut the hexes off and boom, you got yourself some wax.
Bees are nature's coal mine.
Yeah, you put some bones in that, maybe chuck in a mushroom, you got
yourself
a stew.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, man. Good stuff.
And the important thing is you can use wax to prevent magma.
Very important life lesson. If you're not preventing magma, you're pro-magma.
Only who can prevent magma?
Only you, Liam.
That's right.
Only you.
Only me.
No one else on this planet.
Only fans can prevent magma. All right, you ready?
Oh, I've been ready since the day I was born.
Hey everyone, welcome to JoJo's World.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's that day. It's that time. It's that year.
Mother's Day.
Oh shit, it is Mother's Day. Oh fuck, I need to get my mum flowers. Okay, we're fine. We're fine.
He's lying. He had a sumptuous luncheon with her yesterday.
I am lying.
He's a good son. He's a good boy.
I am a good boy.
He's Nick Ballantyne, one of your co-hosts.
And you're Liam S. Smith, one of the other co-hosts.
That's so true.
This is our JoJo's Bizarre Adventure recap and discussion podcast.
We're two lovers... No. We're two lovely mothers' sons, is what I was going to say.
And instead you got lovely and mothers joined.
Yep. We're two lovers and we're here to say...
We love mums in a platonic way.
Not platonic, familial.
In a familial way. We've
got a platonic relationship with our mums.
Yeah, we're like buddies, but
we're estranged, but we're on good terms.
Yeah, we're not like super
close. We're legally emancipated.
Yep. We're not it's not de facto.
No, we are not de facto with our mums.
No, what's the term?
We're power of attorney.
No, there's one that's like, we are emergency contacts with other people. So we're not each other's emergency contacts.
Correct.
Yeah, but we have emergency contacts, but they're other people.
That's right.
Yeah. We wouldn't put that pressure on.
As do we all.
Yeah, we wouldn't put that pressure on each other at all.
This is JoJo's World, our JoJo's Bizarre Adventure recap and discussion podcast, where today we are talking about episodes. Ooh, what is it?
I'll give you two guesses.
15, 16?
Oh, you're so close, but you're completely off. 17 and 18. No, I'm wrong. I'm looking too far ahead. 15 and 16.
I thought so.
Yeah.
Of Dandadan.
It's a good anime.
Episodes 3 and 4 of Season 2. I don't know what chapters of the manga it covers because I'm not in charge of that for this show.
And I can tell you that 15 was 42 to 45, but only pages 1 to 10 of chapter 45.
Ah, of course.
And then chapters 45 to 48. Boom.
These guys...
These motherfuckers.
Momo is having a really bad day. This is still the same day as the hot spring shit.
Yeah. And now it's like, I have to burn down the house. I'm
trying to lug this worm around the countryside and people keep drop kicking and axe kicking me.
I have no love or desire to know anything more about this worm, but I have to deal with this worm.
Yeah.
What a nightmare. What a literal nightmare.
I tried to kill myself multiple times today because of worm magic.
You know who I would still love if they were a worm, though?
Who?
Our Patreons.
Wow. That's so brave of you.
I know. I even saw a video of a costume designer who was like, fuck it, I'll turn myself into a worm, and then made a costume of a literal worm.
Wow.
Like, literal worm. And then they just got their partner and was like, hello, do you still love me? And they were like, fuck off.
You know who I would still love if they were a worm?
Is it our Patreon?
Everyone. Wow. So brave.
Actually, no, you did preface it with still love.
That's right.
So people that you currently hate, not on that list?
That's right.
Yeah, okay. That's fair. Never mind. So, Liam, would you believe that this very episode today, which is Mother's Day coded, Even though it's going to immediately date the episode when we release it.
Date the episode, you say?
Man, we're really charged to that. We got it in for our patrons. Who, if we had a choice of making them our mother, I think I would say absolutely to Ina Weber.
And I would say absolutely not. That's not the dynamic I'm looking for.
You don't want to have a Patreon as your mother?
I've got one already, and I'm happy with it.
What if it was a second mother?
We've had one. What about second mother?
Yeah, what about second worm, right? If you had first worm, second worm.
Oh, a sort of late worm for the people who are behind the early bird.
A late worm. Yeah, a late worm mother. This is
Oh, like in Dune.
Oh, yeah. You can get the spice
Anyway,
of life
say
from
the
this
thing.
worm. Thank you, Ina Weber,
The Ina Weber.
for being a beautiful and
Or is it
wonderful
Weber?
patron. Jury's out. But either way,
Well, I'll
good
await
last
the
name.
results of their deliberations.
Yeah, good last name. Now,
Ina Weber, thank you for subscribing to patreon.com/Jojo's World, the source of all your bickering with us needs.
you continue making this podcast not only possible, but better, in the sense that we've said your name.
And also, it's not a direct hit to my bank account every year when the web hosting
Oh
renews.
my God.
Thanks to...
And those cost of living crises are coming in thick
hell,
and fast.
I'm carrying the tax burden of the show now too.
Yay. Now, Liam, I have more important
More important.
opinions / information for you, also from our beautiful, and dare I say, all too fuckable Patreons.
I don't like that.
All too
Let's
mothered.
dial that back a bit, Nick. We don't want to... We gotta...
Be less parasocial.
Exactly.
All of our strikingly good-looking patrons.
So true.
If you saw them on the street, you'd be all like, fuck. And then you'd keep walking.
That's right.
But it would take you back a bit.
And then they'd clasp at the the hem of your skirts, and you'd say, "Don't touch me, you worm," and kick them into the mud.
You would literally look at them and be like, would you still love me if I was a worm? They'd be like, I don't love you, and you are a worm.
That's right.
Be on your way, peasant.
Urchin.
So I need to read you this. I need to read this to you because I mentioned to you before that we've had some Patreon correspondence about what is and is not a Mecca.
Yeah, so you foreshadowed this to me during our pre-watch
A little warm-up.
coffee ritual.
Yeah. A little walk and talk. Yeah.
And I did reflect on it.
Okay.
And, you know, when you're recording a podcast like this, you do run your mouth. And maybe you say things... sorry, that's the rhetorical you, meaning me.
Okay, sure. I was about to be like, I've never said
my
anything.
mouth.
Yeah. Okay.
And I do make proclamations with more conviction than perhaps I feel.
Yeah.
So I'm ready to be chastened on this
Okay.
on this point.
Well, Strike 3, Patreon
Yes.
of many
Frequent
correspondents, has said it's safer to say that Evangelion is mecha than it is to say it isn't. Even if they blend, there's enough cybernetics to jump the issue.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Yeah. But more importantly, they've also said a lot of stuff about lava and how it can kill you, but in the way that it does it.
There's plenty of that to be discussed this episode.
Yeah, so the thing I need to read to you, because I think this is not how they...
Is this going to be gross? Is this going to freak me out?
Probably not. Not
Okay, well,
really.
I reserve the right to pull the ripcord.
Okay, so they've basically... It's probably not intended to be funny to me. It's probably meant to be quite harrowing. But the way that they phrased it, I find so funny. They basically said, look, the magma / lava is too dense for you to sink into it. So
Tell that to Gollum. Huh?
So it just gets on top of you or you burn on top of it. This is secondhand info.
You'd hope so.
Which I was like, wait, did you go and like conduct an experiment just to find out, or like?
I always remember, and perhaps I've relayed this on the show before. Of course, we studied some psychology at uni.
We did.
And part of being an undergrad psych student is doing other postgrad psych students' experiments.
Yeah, well, by that you mean filling out their questionnaires.
Well, no, so I did an experiment for a mutual friend of ours.
Oh, I know exactly who you're talking about.
And it was on anxiety, because of course they all are.
Of course.
And so one of the things I had to do was answer a mood questionnaire, then watch a series of harrowing videos, and then answer the same questionnaire.
When you say harrowing, were you in the control or were you in the actual harrowing video group?
I saw some reasonably harrowing videos.
Okay.
The thing that stuck with me that I'm about to recount is someone at a, I don't know, some sort of maybe like oil and gas facility or something like that.
Yeah.
running ahead of like a stream of magma pursuing him. Lava, I suppose.
Ooh.
And then there's a fixed camera and he leaps down into like a barrier trench that's constructed there. And he disappears from sight. And then the lava flows down into the trench. And then a few seconds later, he climbs up the other side and is fine.
Right.
But that's a harrowing few seconds.
Yeah, you're just sitting there going, oh, I hate the language of film.
Yeah.
I hate it.
And I believe that was real.
It was real? Oh, fuck. That's... Okay, that makes it more harrowing.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, okay. But how would you know?
I don't. And that's the psychology of it all.
Oh, Jesus. I distinctly remember when... This is a brief tangent, but when we were doing psychology, in first year, they literally have like your first tutorial session where you come in, you meet and greet, and they go, well, it's only the first week,
so you can go.
So there's not much to do. So we have an hour's worth of questionnaires for you to fill out. And you literally, for an hour, are circling like, are you happy today? You're like, A. Do you feel good? A. Are you bored?
S.
B. And like, you just do that for an hour, and all of them have to keep asking the same questions like, in the last week, how often have you walked?
I don't remember that, but I'm sorry that happened to you.
God.
So,
Now, Liam, I'm going to set a timer before
hang on, no. I just wanted to say about magma and lava.
Yeah.
There is a lot of magma and lava in this episode, as we'll get to shortly. But I just want to get it on the record now that as a long-time fan of J.R.R. Tolkien's The Lord of the Rings, it is my personal belief that volcanoes and lava destroy all.
Okay.
So I want to put it on the record that this episode, of all the many things in this episode that might strain your credulity, the thing that broke my suspension of disbelief was two of our characters surviving being encased in lava.
Right, because lava destroys all.
That's right.
Right,
It's the
I
great
see.
purifier that can unmake the One Ring.
Now, you understand that in that setting, lava is fake, right? It's a fantasy setting. Lord of the Rings isn't real, and neither is lava.
What?
Exactly.
I'm so glad lava isn't real.
Thank you, Ina Weber, for Patreoning
And
this
Strike
episode.
3.
And Strike 3 as well. What can we
So,
say?
yes, you want to set your little timer to play your sick game with
Excuse
me.
me, this is a perfectly
Sick game
average...
that I've instituted on your behalf.
This is a perfectly average size timer. Most people have timers this size.
It's
Thank you
how
very
you
much.
use it.
Exactly. And I'm going to use it for 1 minute. Liam, I'm going to ask you what happened on this episode starting from now.
Gigi and Okarun and Momo have a brief fight. Gigi is, of course, possessed by an underground cursed child.
Same.
Okarun helps Momo escape from the underground worm prison by doing a multi-stage rocket chair jump. Then brawls with Gigi a bit more and goes JoJo mode on him to temporarily incapacitate him before getting stuck in worm goop. Meanwhile, on top of the ground, Momo sets fire to the cursed house, drawing heaps of attention and forcing the worm to surface where the sun kills it. The volcano erupts and she spends a long time trying to curtail the encroaching lava while getting drop kicked and axe kicked by all sorts of fools. Gigi returns and everyone, including the Mantisian, Granny Psycho, and the priest from last episode team up and have an all-out brawl with him, and they encase him in the anatomical dummy. Turbo Granny and Okarun survive the lava by hiding in worm mucus.
Jesus Christ. You're out of time.
That's it.
That's it. No mo. Or more like Momo.
I think I hit all the broad.
Fuck, I'm funny.
I think I hit all the broad.
All the broad strokes?
Yeah.
I think so. I think you got mostly all of it there.
Now, Nick, you've repeatedly put to me.
No, I've repeatedly put you down.
Yeah. Both on air and off, the premise that our man Gigi is in some way a reference to JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Yes.
And I wouldn't go as far as to say the whole character has to be.
Yeah.
But I think undeniably this episode is doing some deliberate allusions to, of course, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
100%.
And between recordings, I was reflecting on you putting that to me.
Oh.
And Gigi's possession state.
Yep.
And I was reminded, we talked about this many years ago.
So therefore I will not remember.
Of course.
Yep.
With regard to Dio Brando stealing Jonathan Joestar's body from the neck down.
Yep.
And a bodybuilding forum with a thread on JoJo's where all the online bodybuilding posters got really angry at Dio for stealing Jonathan's gains. And that's what's happened to Gigi.
Gigi put in the hard yards.
The what's the word? Not decrepit. The emaciated ghost child has stolen his gains.
How fucking dare he? The evil eye
Yeah,
has eyed up that bod and is like, you know what?
that's mine.
That's mine. That's why he's evil, because he takes over the body.
And the gains.
For no other reason. The whole making people kill themselves bit, forget about that.
Yeah.
He steals people's gains.
As predicted, he's doing a lot of soccer-based ghost kung fu in this episode, but he also loves an axe kick.
Yeah,
Which is where you raise it above your head and bring the heel down.
Liam, I'm not going to lie. If I could do an axe kick, I would find any excuse to do an axe kick.
He's got that bod, he wants to use it for axe kicks.
The sheer anatomy in this episode is like, oh yeah. I would 100%
Yeah, there's
do
some
that.
really nice... I mean, obviously, a lot of these episodes is Okarun and Gigi in their underwear wailing on each other.
Yeah.
But, like, just beyond the, like, anatomical physicality of that, there's a lot of cool movements. Like, Okarun is flying through the air and twisting his body at a high speed because he's got that speed thing going on in contrast with, like, the raw physical power of Gigi. Like, there's a lot of cool... as this show is known for, a lot of cool, like, animation stylistic flair.
There's a lot of personality in each of their movements, you know? Every single part of their being is, like, cool, but in a different way. And it's sick.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
We love it when things are sick here at JoJo's World.
Listen, if you're not sick, you're not with it, and you're not invited to our house.
That's right, get out!
Listen.
Get out!
You're at the glass door. Guess what? No mo. No mo. Momo.
They're kind of brawling at the start. Initially, we had the audio in French because I showed Nick Johnny fucking Joestar last time.
Which is incredible. Incredible.
So I had to fix that. But they're brawling, and I'm just going to call him Gigi, even though it's the ghost boy possessing him.
We know it's the evil eye, but for all intents and purposes, it's Gigi.
Gigi is like, you're siding with the humans, even though you're a yokai monster yourself. Pathetic. And that's kind of his whole attitude this episode. Destroy all humans, no mercy for those who side with them. He's got big ghost trauma.
Yeah. Basically, there's a big fight here between Okarun and Gigi, and then it sort of pauses, and Gigi's like, oh, this whole area is filling up with neurotoxin.
Yeah, the worm has retreated from active view and is just pumping out worm gas.
Which, when you think about it, terrifying.
Yeah.
But don't think about it, it's Dandadan.
I do really like the way this whole, like, both with the worm last episode and now with these boys brawling with each other, they're making use of this whole cavern situation. Like, there's a lot of running up and down stairs, smashing through decrepit walls.
And everything is just breaking around them.
Yeah.
Which is very fun.
Mongolian death worms are known to weaken the enemy by shocking it with electricity and spraying it with poisonous fluids. So Okarun hatches a plan to get Momo out of here so she can be up there and save them.
So the plan is...
Oh, and sorry, he also knows from his cryptid knowledge that being an underground dweller, the worm would be killed by sunlight. So the plan is to get it in the sunlight, either by luring it upstairs or opening up the cavity.
Yeah, it's something weird, like, he basically says it's symbiotic with bacteria, therefore it's sensitive to UV light or
I've got
something.
the direct quote here, and it's very strange.
Yeah.
Underground UMAs and underground people, including Mongolian deathworms, have a symbiotic relationship with bacteria, so they can't withstand strong ultraviolet light from the sun.
Well,
and I'm just curious about that and underground people.
I'm sure that'll never come up. I'm almost certain
We're not
that'll
going to find
never...
the mole people in the core of the Hollow Earth in this show.
Who's to say what's going to happen there?
Another little sidebar.
Yeah.
I was thinking again between recordings about how, other than... I mean, assuming Gigi rejoins the main cast as protagonist after they resolve this ghost situation. But even if not, Okarun, Ira, and Gigi.
Go on.
They all draw their shonen anime battle powers from possession by ghosts in one way or another.
Well, I mean, Gigi is dead, but go on.
No, he's not.
Well, Gigi is taken over by Evil Eye, but he's not using Evil Eye.
But, assuming... Like, you don't need to split hairs on this. You see
all the shonen stuff
They've all got ghost powers.
Yeah, they all got ghosts.
Whereas Momo has her chi, telekinesis stuff brought on by the encounter with the aliens.
Yeah.
And the show's already made some broad steps towards, like,
It's kind of similar.
are ghosts and UMAs and yokai all different manifestations of the same crazy bullshit.
Yeah.
And also, the bridge between like her doing her chi ritual and
psychic powers.
psychic powers.
Yeah.
And I guess my question is, are we to come away with the conclusion that these aren't sci-fi telekinesis powers so much as they are, her tapping into her inner spiritual powers, like what Psycho is using all the time?
Liam, I'm going to give you a very simple sentence that you can
Is
use.
the answer, who cares?
It's almost synonymous with that. It's more or less, it's Dandadan, baby.
Okay, if we're not going to talk about what's going on in the show, then we shouldn't even do the podcast.
I don't think it's ever brought up. I'm 90% sure they're just like,
it's been brought up.
No, but
That's why I'm talking about it.
But it's very like, oh yeah, they could be similar, and then it's just over there as a thought,
That's fine though. We're here to talk about these.
Yeah,
things.
but I don't think it's ever gonna get explained in any
I'm fine with
more
that.
meaningful way. So it's sort of like, hey, is there an explanation? You're like, yeah, it's done, baby, and that's it. That's all you need. You just go with it.
We can't be doing that.
Oh, we gotta do that. We have to. It's done, baby.
Look.
It's the same. It's the same logic.
I know we are not a serious lit crit show here, but we can't just be like, don't worry about it, it's JoJo's.
Liam, we have often done that. We have so often been like, is that a thing? Like, don't worry about it. It's JoJo's. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We've done that before. We've done it numerous times. Multiple times. I can't remember any of them because my memory sucks, but we've done it before.
He got hit on the head by a coconut since last recording.
I don't even remember what we were doing this morning, let alone now.
We're watching Dandadan.
Who? Anyway,
we were talking about Final Fantasy XIV.
The Evercold is coming and it's scaring me.
Evolution of combat.
How is it I need to ask this on the podcast.
Okay.
So it sounds like there's big changes coming.
Yeah.
Are they like game-changing changes?
Potentially. So they've shown off 4 classes so far.
Yeah.
And by and large, they have reduced the required number of buttons you need to push for those classes from something in the field of 36 down to something in the field of 16.
That seems like half the game is missing.
Well, it's still all a work in progress, but one of the ways they do that is, a lot of classes will have a 1, 2, 3 hit combo.
Yeah.
And they're changing that from you pressing,
3 buttons
to one button 3 times.
Do they have a macro maker or something? Where they do? Okay.
But it's not ever considered optimal to use because it has input lag.
Right, how does it have input lag?
I don't really understand.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I think it's maybe something to do with because something you have to do to be optimal in Final Fantasy XIV, and that's what people come here for.
Go on.
Is you've got global cooldown powers.
Okay.
So you use hit with sword move, and then all of your global cooldown powers go offline for 1.5 seconds or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And then you've got off global cooldown powers, which you're meant to weave between your global cooldown powers. And I don't think you can weave like that with the macro.
Right, I see. Because it just is confused by it or something? I don't know.
I'm not a computer guy.
But I am.
I don't fuck with macros. I consider them unholy. Man was put on this earth to do the labor himself and press the hotkeys himself.
I'm not a macro guy. I'm more of a nutrients
Man
and
was
vitamins
put on
guy.
this earth by aliens to put the hotkeys himself.
Listen, when we saw the ancient text of the macro, we knew we evolved
read
from it.
the Dead Sea Scrolls.
Yeah.
And then we read Neon Genesis Evangelion.
And we knew.
Is it Evangelion or Evangelion? I can never remember.
I'm 90% sure it's Evangelion because it would be from Latin and they don't have a j sound in Latin.
Yeah, but angel.
Yeah, but that's probably also from over time, English has just turned it into angel.
And also, what is a Neon Genesis?
Well, it's a 80s disco beginning angel, right?
80s disco beginning angel.
Yeah.
I've been activated. I need to go kill.
So, Momo.
So,
Momo's getting kicked up.
Yes, and then she Okarun likens it to a multi-stage rocket where
you have
different bits fall away and then thrusters, blah blah blah. So what happens is he gets on his back and uses his super ghost legs to kick as hard as he can, Momo in an armchair up into the sky. Then when she reaches the apex of that push, at that ascent, she will use her psychic powers to push herself down, up and away from the armchair.
Do you reckon that'd work in real life?
Sure, why not?
We don't have time for me to explain why it wouldn't work in real life, Liam. You know that. Why would
She's
you
got
ask me
psychic
this?
powers, Nick.
Yeah, but that's real. You could do that. So she basically barely misses the ledge.
But she remembers she has psychic powers and she can ledge grab with them.
And she
does.
She hoists herself up with her big, beautiful green hands. And she's all like, all right.
And she's back up in the room covered in cursed seals.
She's like, all right, I'm going to save those boys.
And
Where's a rope?
Yeah.
There's no rope in this house.
She tries tying all the curtains in the house together. It's like, it's so long. It's not anywhere near long enough.
Yeah, it's like
the pit
1/10.
is so big.
Yeah, it's like 1/10 of the size to reach the first tip of the like top house. So she's like, oh, okay, what am I going to do? What am I going to do?
She's talking to herself like, tie it quickly, tie it quickly.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, there is just such a stylish moment. Okarun, having launched Momo, is looking up at her ascent, being like, yes, she made it. Haha. And then, like a light switch is flicked, everything just goes purple, evil eye, color Gigi. And then he's in the room being like, I'm going to kick the shit out of you, boy.
That's right. So,
Found you, he says, but that's the crux of it.
Yeah. So Momo's upstairs being like, what am I going to do? Okarun's downstairs being all like, oh,
I gotta fight this boy.
Gigi's here. Uh-oh. And then they start fighting. And boy, oh boy, do they get fighting.
They brawl.
And it is some good stuff.
They're burning meter, they're Roman cancelling. Okarun's Roman cancelling.
They don't have the ability to do fatalities yet, because obviously they're not like defeating each other.
But Gigi would love to.
Oh man, the
He
evil
would
eye.
rip your heart out. He would pull your head off and then beat you to death with your own spinal cord.
If he had the chance, he would like absolutely no. He would fatality you, whereas Okarun would brutality you.
Okarun would friendship you,
Well, I mean, he doesn't have any friends.
but he would like to. And he's got 2 friends now, thank you very much. Maybe even 3. Or hell, maybe even like 4 or 5, depending on how much you count the grannies.
I wouldn't count them at all.
What about the crab man? A friend in need is a friend indeed.
Wait, in that original 2 or 3, did that also have Ira in there?
Yeah.
No, Ira is just on the lookout to make sure that the demon...
She's in love with Okarun, with Ken Takakura himself.
Oh, sorry, no, you are right. She is in love with him after the big pot on her head.
She stayed up watching her dad's precious porn to figure out what relationships were about. Show's fucked up.
Oh, we love Ira.
Momo does arson to get some attention.
Yeah.
She has the first of like a fragment of a later extended flashback where she and
Gigi?
and childhood Gigi are looking at an earthworm in the hot summer sun, and we hear those iconic Japanese summer cicadas. And we'll be hearing a lot of those when we do Evangelion, I'll tell you that for free.
Really? Oh, okay.
That's the sound of Evangelion.
Is it?
Yeah.
Aren't they in like an
And
underground...
many other things.
Aren't they in like an underground bunker?
But also they're in Japan, and they're not always in the bunker.
Okay, I wouldn't have thought... Okay, sure.
And also I think because of the second impact, it's like an eternal summer or something.
Oh, cicadas love it.
Yeah.
They crave it.
Penguins hate it. So, yeah.
Basically...
Worms come out the day after it rains because they breathe through their skin and the soil is too wet for them to breathe.
Yep.
But then they come out and die in the hot sun. So she wants to lure it up into the sun before the sun sets so the sun kills it.
Exactly. So she sets the house on fire. Is like, fire department, please, come
Yeah,
on by.
yeah. But that all happens later.
Yeah. In the meantime, Momo, while doing that, Okarun and Evil Eye are in battle. And I'm pretty sure this is the bit where Evil Eye's like kicking the soccer ball of cursed souls around.
He loves his soccer ball of cursed souls. He doesn't even need to kick it. He can move it with his mind.
Yeah. And he sort of like... He does some really fun bits where he'll kick the ball, it'll bounce off a wall, and then Okarun will dodge it.
Yeah, he's
Then-
running through, like, twisting hallways. I am disappointed Okarun never kicked it back.
Yeah. But then he'll like mind magic it to mid-trajectory switch and then go towards Okarun, but Okarun like swirls in the air to dodge it.
He's got very Guilty Gear mechanics.
Yeah, he's very...
Where, like, his normals would kick the ball at you, but then he can do, like, a quarter circle forward to make it juke in the air or something.
Yeah, he's very Testament coded.
Yeah.
Or he's more Venom
It doesn't
coded, I
matter.
guess. Yeah. So, basically, ultimately what happens is Evil Eye traps Okarun in the little
In a
cursed house
cursed Homestuck logo made of souls.
that we saw briefly, like, downstairs at one point.
Did we? I don't recall seeing this at all.
Yeah, because he was like in this cursed house, none can escape, and then he turned it into the soccer ball and started kicking it. But now it's the soccer ball that turns into
sure.
the house.
I mean, they were also in a house with those dimensions previously. But now there's just a freestanding energy house.
Yes.
Energy house.
So this house, basically, Okarun can't get out.
Depriving him of his speed and maneuverability that he was using to what extent he could stunt on Okarun.
And so,
On Gigi.
yeah, and so that gives Gigi a chance to beat him down.
Cage match, punching him in the face a lot.
It's just like Undertaker versus Rage. Rage?
Yeah.
Is it Rage?
Don't know.
The guy with the red face?
Not a wrestling guy.
Or is it Kano? No, Kano's Mortal Kombat.
I studied all your moves, Sonya.
I studied all your moves, Undertaker. I'll chuck you
your
off.
moves, Okarun. It's me, the Evil Eye.
Tell you what, how about we rage in the cage, you and I?
Evil Oiye.
Evil Oiye?
Evil Oiye.
How you going? My name's Oivil Oiye. I've been oiling this oil to be rage in a cage.
Oh, yeah, I've seen this before. You got ghosts, you do.
Oh, I'll tell you what, you've got ghostly spirit, but have you got a ghost chair? Ugh. And then he pulls out a chair and whacks him with it.
He punches the shit out of Ken.
He starts pulling, like, spoilers for Invincible, but we all know the meme.
Haven't seen it.
He starts pulling an Invincible. We all know what I mean.
Haven't seen it.
Oh. Well, I know what I mean. That's why I'm here.
And he's doing villain monologues, like, after I'm done with you, I'm gonna torture that girl, blah, blah, blah. And then Okarun does the classic shonen reversal.
He grabs his mouth as if to say, shut up.
Much like in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, momentum in the WWE can turn on a dime.
Exactly.
He grabs him by the face and is like, you've made 3 mistakes. You know in JoJo's when it looks like the hero is doomed and then they just like stare into the camera and start monologuing and the mood shifts? That's what's happening here.
Literally, anytime someone goes, you made 3 mistakes.
I've got you now, JoJo. Huh. You've made 3 mistakes.
1. You said my name.
You harmed Momo. You violated Gigi by possessing him, my friend.
Yep.
He declares him his friend formally, maybe for the first time.
Yep.
That's significant.
I think he says great friend even.
He just says friend.
Oh, well, Gigi he has time.
Gigi would never harm Momo. Give me back my dear friend.
And then he beats the living shit out of Evil Eye.
He does his full throttle thing and goes JoJo mode with it.
Yeah, so he starts counting from 1 to 20. As he beats him down.
He starts glowing red against the purple backdrop of the house because now he is in control of the situation.
Yes.
He's doing punching up, but he's also doing like high knees jogging on the spot.
I mean,
that's his whole thing.
Let's be real. Okarun's always punching up. You're ending the podcast now, aren't you? Oh no.
And he counts from 1 to 20. And then he does it again.
Yeah.
Twice full throttle, twice JoJo punch rush. Aura.
It's good stuff.
Smashing through the carapace of the energy house.
Smashes on through.
That's the name of my second album.
The carapace of the energy house?
Yeah.
Tarkus inspired.
That's right. He wins, but it doesn't really matter.
Because he immediately collapses.
And also, Gigi just, next time we see him, is just doing the same stuff again anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, but after he defeats him, he... You know, in the most blatant JoJo's Bizarre Adventure reference so far, he's like, and the third thing you did was... You really pissed me off, which is, of course,
the classic.
Jotaro to Dio after defeating him. The biggest mistake you made was pissing me off.
Yeah. It's all just one big JoJo's reference in this one bit. Because there's a big purple man, there's a lot of auras and punching.
I'm looking at my photos. Gigi is... I don't know if the ghost has enhanced his musculature even further, but he's legitimately got an 8-pack.
Yeah, no, that's just Gigi. That they make references. That's just Gigi.
I know, but it's fucked.
What do you mean it's fucked? Gigi is so athletic.
I mean, not possessed, but ghost mode Okarun is more jacked than he normally is.
No, that's just well.
Look at this. Look at his 8-pack.
No, that's just Okarun now.
Nah,
he's been working out.
He's not quite there yet in the later scenes.
Oh, okay, all right. Then yeah, maybe he's a little bit more ghosted. But also, Gigi's just Gigi. He has an 8-pack normally. He brought a soccer ball with him to the house. Who is someone? Describe to me someone that we know who has an 8-pack. Oh, that actually might discount everyone. Describe someone we know who has an 8-pack that doesn't bring a soccer ball everywhere with them.
I can't do this.
Exactly.
And I feel like you knew I could, and I feel like you're trying to trick me.
Imagine someone who's ever brought a soccer ball to a party.
Yep.
Did they also have a 6-pack or greater?
Didn't check.
Fuck.
I'm not
You gotta-
hanging out with
come
a
on.
lot of people in just their underwear.
What circles are you hanging out in?
Theater kid circles.
So then you are hanging out with people who are just in their underwear. So yeah, Okarun collapses. Gigi collapses.
Yeah, he's hauling the unconscious Gigi up all the stairs when he hears a tiny annoying voice from below.
That we love.
Turbo Granny is screaming and raging because she's stuck in worm ooze.
And she's like, ah! I'm stuck!
I'm gonna die down here. Ah!
Come on, you turd nuggets!
Of course, she's already dead.
She was dead from the moment she was born.
No. She's a ghost.
Oh, shit. You are quite right. She is, in fact,
Or
already
Yoko,
dead.
But...
Yeah. Anyway, so she's stuck in this big orange goo.
And so there's a fun, like, we can just kind of blitz through because it's not really consequential. There's a fun comedy bit where Okarun does an adventure game and goes and gets a heap of plank of woods to traverse the goo to grab her. And in the act of trying to yank her out of the goo, while Turbo Granny is yelling at him the whole time, don't slip, don't trip, the boards he is standing on tip over and then they are both stuck in the goo where they will spend the rest of these episodes off screen.
Yep. And then we'll eventually get there with them, but for now, they're just there forever.
Yeah. Don't forget you're here forever, in the worm ooze, with an ornery old lady.
God, we can all relate. So, back on the surface, I think is what's next.
Momo has set fire to the house. The fire people have arrived.
And
she's getting arrested by a really handsome cop.
Would we call him handsome?
A really angular cop.
A really angular with extremely pursed lips.
Is this the guy who was hanging out with the Keto family last episode? Or is it a different, really like jarringly handsome cop?
I think it might be. Because his face is very odd. And the Keto family cop guy was also very odd.
So she is trying to be like, the Keto family are doing human sacrifices here, so I had to burn the house down. You've got to help. And he's like, this was the Injoji residents, right? Did you hate them? Is that why you burnt their house down? You need to come to the station with us.
I don't have time to go to the station. There's an earthquake happening.
And
there's an earthquake happening.
They're trying to haul her away. The earthquake's not happening yet.
Oh, sorry. The two cops, hashtag ACAB.
True.
They start hauling away the person who's correct into the police car.
Many such cases.
Yeah. And then as they're pulling it away, Momo's like, no, firemen, douse the house and the ground below. Mostly the ground below. Get the ground below. Forget about the house.
And then the earth cracks and the worm emerges. And, the flashback exposits worms. Worms got to breathe.
Worms got to breathe. And as it comes
and everyone's like, look at that huge fucking worm. And they all run out of the episode.
Logical. So all the cops and everyone go. And Momo's like, okay, this worm's going to die.
Yep.
The worm falls behind the house.
It hides behind the house. And she's like, it's hiding behind the house. And she does maybe the coolest thing she's ever done in this show. Which is, Star Wars, size matters not. She picks up the fire truck with her
psychic abilities.
And, yells, I've had it with this fucking eyesore of a house. And hammer throw, yeets it through the house, smashing it into the worm, exposing the worm to the sun. It rears up in pain, and the last rays of the sun coming down
burn all of its
through
skin.
the mountains.
Yep.
Burn its skin, turns to stone or whatever.
Turns to hardened worm flesh.
There's a good little comedy bit where it's, as it's collapsed in immobile, she's walked up to it and she's like, at first tentatively, then increasingly aggressively kicking it like...
You want to come at me?
Yeah.
You want a piece of me? Huh, punk? And then it starts vomiting and she's like, ah! And just starts running away immediately.
And the most annoying characters in the show are still here.
The Keto
They
family!
did not need to still be
Yay! So the Keto family's back and they're really annoyed at Momo.
Because she killed their god.
Yep. And she's like, you're joking, right? You can clearly see
It ate you.
It's a big worm. Like, it's not a great serpent. And they're like, the great worm god. It's like, are you seriously changing God now? Is this what's happening?
And the volcano erupts that the great serpent was meant to protect them from.
Yeah. And Momo's like, oh, shit.
Momo's bad day continues.
So Momo has what can only be described as a beautiful moment of epiphany
It could only be described as that.
Where the ancient prophecy or
the
myth of the great dragon rises
and volcano erupts.
And the volcano erupts. She says, hold on, it's not the worm,
Because that's not a dragon, it's a worm.
Yeah, the dragon is the fountain. Because when I was at the hot spring...
The water spout that she saw emerging from the hot spring after Turbo Granny destroyed it all.
Yeah, so that is the dragon.
Yeah,
but it's a metaphor.
which is acts as a natural warning to the volcano erupting.
Exactly. So they knew it back then. They knew that when the
And they
fountain
passed
spurts,
it down as legend, but then cultists fucked everything up by misunderstanding it.
some fucking family along the way,
Yeah.
possibly immortal, we're not sure.
We still don't really know what their whole deal is.
Yeah. So they basically just sort of hate...
Dragon rising to the heaven will cast a rainbow, and the wrath of the mountain will engulf the village.
Yeah, so this volcano is erupting. This worm be dead. The Keto family back, and they are like, kill the girl.
Yeah, sacrifice Momo,
Stop the volcano erupting.
and they yell things of this nature a few times, and eventually they just like sacrifice her, and then like, I will sacrifice you to the volcano lord, and she's like, wait, you've already changed gods?
So she has a really good idea, which is...
Look, when you've kind of settled on human sacrifice as your solution to a problem, you're kind of stuck with it. I just do.
What's the saying when you have every problem?
Keep going.
When you see a nail, everything. No, when you have a hammer, every problem looks like a nail.
You got there.
And
But I really wish you stuck with your guns on the initial.
When you human sacrifice, every problem looks like a hammer. No, hang on, wait. No,
That's right. It's so true, Nick.
When you human sacrifice, every god looks like a worm. Yeah.
Would you still love your god if he was a worm?
No, fucking... We've been over this.
They would.
Well, they have to now. They're human sacrificing.
Beautiful shot as Momo puts the plan you were just alluding to into motion.
When you human sacrifice, would you still love me if I was a worm?
Yeah. Cool.
Anyway.
It's Momo, hands raised above her head, setting sun in the background, Torii Gate in the background down the road from her, as she is just stretching her psychic powers up over her head into out of shot.
Yep. And she's like, I'm motherfucking sick of this motherfucking worm.
Yeah. Human sacrifices can suck it, she yells, and she picks up the worm and yeets it downhill.
So it basically destroys half the forest, I think.
And what I thought was going to happen was that this worm was going to be perfect length to get those boys out of that pit. But that's not where it goes.
No time for that.
Instead, she goes back to the hot spring geyser
Yep.
with the worm. Because as we know,
with the dragon.
worms are mouths at both ends and just a tube between.
Same.
And then Nick started saying some crazy shit about donuts to me.
Okay. I need to... Look, a constant take by Hank Green and science is that humans are donuts, right? You have a mouth. It has a tube. It goes down through you. Gets all windy for a little bit there, but then it comes out the other end. So in theory, we're just a big old donut.
Donuts don't have tubes, though.
No, but if you take a donut...
I understand the metaphor.
Yeah.
I just don't think it's very good.
You don't think it's good?
No.
Why don't you think it's good?
Because there's no tube in a donut.
The inner bit is the tube.
I understand.
Yeah.
Now, if you were talking about a stack of donuts, then we're tubular.
But then you've just made a long donut.
Exactly.
So
Just like a human is long.
So you want to... What's the like the roll? Or it's got like jam and cream in it. And it's like a long...
Like an eclair?
No, not an eclair. It's like a swirl?
A human is like a hose or a worm.
That's a donut! They're all donuts!
No, they're not!
Yeah, they are! You can make an isomorphic transformation to the donut.
Never say those words to me.
Don't you dare bring isomorphic transformations into this household. Do you even know what an isomorphic transformation is?
Isomorph is a creature like a rabbit.
Yep. Keep going. Do you know what a transformation is?
That's when the moon comes out and you look at it and you turn into a wolf.
So an isomorphic transformation is...
Robots in disguise.
There you go. Just like Bumblebee.
Mama used to make.
Just like a mama used to make. Little rabbit, little worm. Boom.
Look, yeah, Momo attaches one end of the hose to the hot spring and then runs into the forest with the other end of the worm to use it as a big hot spring water and worm goop fire hose to try and hold off as much of this erupting volcano as she can. But she's
a bit disheartened because it's a lot of lava.
And she's getting attacked by the Keto family as well.
Yeah, so they are just like, we want our worm back.
There's like some fun dynamic, but ultimately inconsequential scenes where she's doing a lot of like high knees jogging with her hands above her head and they're chasing her through the streets. It's fun stuff, but there's not really much to say about it.
Yeah, it's good shit.
And then she is fire hosing the magma, the lava.
And they're about to high kick her.
Yeah, they drop kick her in the back and she drops the worm, and
Yeah.
they yell at her for a while.
And then she's about to get, like, absolutely destroyed by, like, 6 of the dudes. When who should show up but everyone's favorite boo-tuber? Yes, that's right. It's
The nameless priest from last episode.
that guy. It's
the headstand bootuber.
it's the dude. I want to say his name is
Marinosuke.
Manjo.
Manjo.
Manjo
Miovanna. Hooray!
We did it. Hang on, I'm gonna check what his actual name is.
While you're looking that up, I'll just explain that he does some extra exposition, where it turns out he's actually like the apprentice or an apprentice of Psycho.
Yeah,
who did
Granny
forewarn
Psycho.
him that her granddaughter was going to be coming to town. But he just assumed that the one girl who came to the shrine in the past 3 weeks was just someone interested in Tsuchinokos.
His name is Manjiro.
Surprisingly close.
I know. I'm good with names sometimes, very rarely.
Sometimes the stars will align and Nick will remember a detail.
Yeah, and I guess really fucking well. So Manjiro's there and he's like, I'll defend you because it's my job.
And it turns out he's sick at karate and he fights these annoying cultists.
Yeah, what's shrine maiden equivalent for a guy? Shrine
A priest.
Just a priest?
Sure.
He's a shrine priest. Yeah.
He's like a Shinto priest. It's fine.
Yeah. He's just a guy and he's beaten down on
Yeah, he's doing like...
He's beaten down on these adults.
He's doing cool like multiple punches in quick succession, then pushing the guy off him, doing some roundhouse kicks.
He's great. I can tell you right now, he's 36 years old.
Damn, he's looking good on it.
Yeah, look, Shinto priestism is good.
And he wants to be a bootuber.
It makes so much sense. He's really of our generation.
So Momo gets back to fire hosing, and yet she can't because also Gigi is here now. Momo just can't catch a fucking break. He kicks his spirit orb into the worm, exploding it everywhere, and then into her.
And now they just sort of have to deal with...
Like, oh god, we've all just got to fucking brawl with like the most annoying ghost.
So Gigi is wrecking them because he's so fast. Like, he is so fast. So we get a lot of cool, slow-mo
Now that
bits?
the end boss has arrived, like, old lady from Keto family, Momo, and the priest have all become allies of convenience to deal with, like, the obviously greater threat.
Yeah.
And there's some cool fight choreography where, like, you know, the old lady will run in and do her anaconda overhead punch or whatever.
The Jennifer Lopez anaconda.
Yeah, sure, because she's a snake priestess. I didn't put that together till we were watching it today. And then, like, she'll get that attack off on Gigi. It won't do much, and he's going to counter with like a devastating kick. And then Momo uses her psychic powers to pull her out of danger. There's a lot of that going on.
Yeah.
It's cool.
It's great.
It's dynamic.
It's so good. It is, like, I cannot tell you how good the animation is on Gigi and Co.
I can. It's pretty good.
It's so good. It's so good.
She asks, "Where did Okarun go? What did you do with him?" And he says, "I will only talk about what I want to."
And you immediately went...
Just like me on the podcast.
And then the next few bits of dialogue made me go, wow, that's the actual response to Liam.
I am hungry. I didn't think things would turn out like this. That guy is bad news.
It's all just things we're saying about Liam.
That's right.
The podcast. So, yeah, they're all getting fucked up by Gigi.
4-way brawl. It's good stuff.
They just can't really get a hit in because he's just so fast.
Yeah,
and
they're
so
getting some
powerful.
hits on him, but they're just not really doing much because
Yeah.
he's so powerful.
Yeah, he's just that good.
They immobilize him with Momo's spiritual energy at one point, but he uses his psychic ghost orb to break the bonds, and then she's kind of tapped on psychic powers from that point on.
And then it looks like Gigi's about to get a hit in on Momo, and she's going to get fucked up. Momo can't get her powers off for some reason.
She's too tired. She's been hauling too much worm.
Oh, bad day. Really bad.
Yeah.
Isn't that's a good metaphor for life, you know? When
Hauling worm 6 hours a day, 5 days a week.
you got to
You
take a
don't have
break.
the psychic energy. You don't have the spiritual energy left for your own hobbies.
Exactly. And you need spiritual energy to achieve things in life. And that's
right.
where JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Pulpy Pleasures comes into
That's
the
right,
picture.
bringing it back.
See, when you need more spiritual energy, you need to grind down the
Debts in
bad.
spiritual, everything they lack in traditional nutrients,
Yeah.
they make up for in spiritual nourishment.
Exactly, because you need that, right? It's like if you bottle it in, right? It's just growing and growing, but you need someone to grind it down.
So true.
The pulp is just rough, just coarse enough on your inner organs.
We have a kind of everyone is here moment, and I'm not really sure why we're doing this.
Yeah.
But everyone comes to help defeat Gigi.
It's Dandadan, baby. That's, again, the best excuse I can give.
It's very surprising to me. Like, I guess it's just pacing, but this feels like it would have worked much better if it was if this was the end of season 1 moment.
Yeah.
Because it's bringing back everything that's happened over the episodes to date.
Yep.
Because saving her from a assuredly lethal hit is the incredibly powerful Mantisian businessman in his pajamas. He shows up and like blocks a lethal blow and then doesn't really do anything for the rest of the episode. But then also descending in a golden halo of UFO beam light is Granny Psycho standing on top of Taro, the living anatomical dummy.
Yep.
And driving the UFO,
which drove you
mantis-like
insane.
UFO,
Drove you so insane.
Is Mantisian Junior Chiquitita, however you say it,
Chiquitita.
singing the most annoying child song I've ever heard.
We're gonna capture a little ghost.
Because it's in Japanese.
Oh, it's it's in Japanese.
He's just
3 octaves
riffing,
higher.
atonally riffing about what he's doing.
And it's like...
And it just goes for so long. Like, there's like a good, like, I'd say 30 seconds.
Christ, I'm scared.
There's a good, like, 30 seconds where it is just the only thing that's happening.
Yeah.
But then as the episode continues, he's still just doing it, too.
So he's both in the background and also, for some reason, the foreground as they show off, okay, here's where the UFO is, here's where Granny Seiko is, here's where Taro is, here's where Gigi... And they have that all happening in different shots as you just hear this child singing, and then you're just like, okay, yep.
But Psycho looks cool. She's standing on the anatomical guy. She's obviously incredibly backlit from all the UFO light. And she's got her bat slung over her shoulder. Her glasses are doing that anime glint.
They are doing the anime glint. Yeah. And she's all like, go get him, Taro.
Well, first they all brawl for a bit.
Oh, no, you're right. They do brawl. She jumps off Taro and is all like, come here, you big
cool
fuck.
exchange of blows between Psycho and possessed Gigi with her big old metal bat and his ghost muscles.
Seiko's still got it.
I'm really surprised how little the Mantisian does, given his, incredible physical prowess. But he basically shows up to block that hit for Momo.
Yeah.
Then when it all kicks off, he immediately gets sidelined by the energy ball.
Now, to be fair, we do know that he delivered inadequate results previously and that he had to be juiced
we know
up.
that for his people, he is weak.
Incredibly weak. Yeah. But also, even by the standards of the Serpoeans, he didn't do a very good job. And they were like, just drug him
He just
up.
doesn't have that killer instinct.
He's just a lover, not a fighter.
Just looking after his beautiful son who has an incurable blood milk disease.
It's true. You got to drink that milk. Update on the milk drama.
At last, the milk drama.
The milk drama. So you know The Boys, the show.
The TV show The Boys. Haven't seen it. I know about it.
I also haven't seen it. Didn't realize Homelander, really big fan of milk.
I was looking at the Wikipedia page for The Boys this week.
Yeah.
And there's a character called Mother's Milk in it.
Yeah, he's like a black dude who like runs a prison or something. Or he becomes a prison guard or something. And when Homelander captures him and he's all like, now, you never told me, Butcher, that this guy's nickname is Mother's Milk. And then he licks his lips like,
He's a milk fiend.
Yeah, he's
much
a milk
like
fiend.
You.
I think he's a breast milk fiend because he has mummy issues.
Sure.
And he has deep-seated, shall we say, implanted trauma, probably for good reason, where he just loves milk.
Like you.
But
So how are you going with your reduction? Are you down to 2 or 3 litres a day yet?
I didn't buy milk last week. It was the hardest week of my life. I had milk withdrawals. My bones feel weak. I don't know. I don't feel complete. It's a hard life right now, Liam, but we're getting there, you know? The milkless life is a dark one, but it's one we have to tread every day. Some people's lives are harder than others.
They hatched
You have to be
this
vigilant.
scheme.
Yeah.
We get some strains of, once again, the William Hell Overture as Taro strikes a runner's starting pose. And
Spotlighted by the
effect
UFO
is
light.
the effect cinematographically
Cinematographic
is that he is like under a spotlight, like on a stage, but it's because it's the beam from the UFO up ahead.
Yeah. It's beautiful.
And
We get a Resident Evil style third-person camera
it
from
struck me
behind.
that he's meant to obviously be going really fast.
Yeah.
But because they really want to linger on this moment,
Mm-hmm.
it just seems like he's going really slow because they were only like 50 meters away.
Yeah.
But it's taken him so long to get over to them.
They put it in slow-mo so you can be like, yes.
You know, there's a lot of fun sound effects in this sequence. Like as he's running, there's a lot of like train steam whistles going on too.
And he's screaming the whole
Like
time.
he always does when he's on screen.
Can I say, one of my favorite tropes in any media whatsoever is people just screaming when they do something.
Interesting.
Like, you know, like in anime when they like go in for the final hit and they just scream and they absolutely deliver it.
Sure, yeah.
So related, I promise, there was a live show of Primus, okay, follow me, for the South Park 25th year anniversary,
Okay.
where Trey Parker and Matt Stone, the creators of South Park, they played with Primus, the makers of the South Park theme.
Oh, okay.
And you know how in the South Park theme, it's like, and then it has like Kenny and all of that saying things where they're like, going down, like that bit.
Let's say, I know.
They do that live as they're doing the song.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, I think it's Matt Stone comes up with the first one as Stan. And he's like, you can buy a bus downtown or something like that. And then Trey Parker fucking screams into the mic as Cartman. But he's like, his whole head just goes red, where he's like, go on, Donovan! And it's so good because he just gives it his all to the point where all the musicality just gets flown out the window. It's beautiful and I love it, and I cannot emphasize enough. Whenever people scream.
So if you saw him like punching through a brick wall at that same time,
exactly,
too,
I'd be
hyped.
like, this is the greatest thing I've ever seen.
Sure. So you love it in Dragon Ball or One Piece or whatever.
Ryan Gosling screaming, one of my
someone
favorite
is
memes.
Punching an insurmountable enemy, and with the force of their yelling, they're able to
or cowering
strike
on the,
the
ground.
finishing blow.
Or cowering on the ground helpless, and they scream at the top of their lungs. Or they're selling knives on Jimmy Kimmel Live, and they're just like, Jimmy! Or something like that.
You just like yelling.
I love yelling. It's one of my favorite things both to do and to hear.
I'm imagining Nick sitting quietly in his kitchen, pouring himself a
cold glass
tall pint of pulpy milk. Silently shotgunning the whole thing and then just going,
ah! Oh, I'm so ready to record a fucking podcast now.
That's the Nick Ballantyne lifestyle.
Listen.
Now, look, they win. It happens. They do win. Like, and I quite like the little scheme here for how it incorporates things we've seen to date in the show. They do a little like baseball play coordination with the local priest, Meiji or whatever you said his name was.
Manjiro.
Yep. And the plan is, as we said, Taro very slowly, quickly sprints over to Psycho brawling with Gigi.
Yep.
Gigi, of course, punches and immediately shatters Taro. But it's revealed that his various shards are all covered in spiritual seals.
Yep.
And of course, we know that this guy, his gimmick is that he gets shattered and reforms.
Yep.
So he reforms around Gigi, sealing him. And I guess he starves to death in there. The end.
So he's just stuck in there forever now.
Yep. And then that's the immediate threat dealt with. So Momo sprints off to the ruins of a house to go and try and save her boy.
Yep. Because she promised that she would save Okarun.
But it's a big pit of magma. He's died Gollum style. Oppa Gollum style.
Oppa Gollum. So she starts tearing up and is all like, I need to go save him.
Coat me in the goo. Fill the pit with goo. I'm getting in there.
Yeah. And she's literally like basically going, no, I'm going down there. And everyone's like, that will kill you. And she's like, well, then I'm going in there and I'm going to die if it doesn't work. But I need to save him.
UFO crab child takes over the putting out the forest fire.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then he comes over and is like, I'll just use my UFO tractor beam to lift the hard, like waxy sealed orb of
So we
worm wax that they've taken shelter in.
Yeah, we at this point think, oh, like he's dead because it's all magma. But then when they pull it up, it's a big hardened shell of the worm wax.
We're gonna get a couple of quick shots of the mantis child driving the UFO, but I quite like the design.
pilot hat?
He's wearing one of those pilot's hats with the goggles over his eyes. He's driving it with two big like
driver's gloves or whatever they are.
two big like orbs on sticks that he pulls for levers. Big cartoon construction equipment levers.
You know what?
And then behind him is just like alien runes glowing yellow.
Funny thing, the wiki image is him with those goggles.
There you go.
Because he seems to just be a pilot now?
Sometimes a kid... Yeah, I would be proud of my son, my sickly, diseased son, for getting his driver's license at such a young age.
He's just so proud of him.
And indeed, Mantis' dad is proud of his son. And he's wearing his pajamas.
Yeah. Not his son's pajamas. He's wearing his own pajamas. But...
That's the son's pajamas, baby.
Yeah, so Momo sprints over to the big... very hot, waxy thing, cranks it open with her bare hands because she can't psychic her powers out.
She's too tired. It's been a bad day.
But she needs to know what of Okarun. What of Okarun? Okarun is lying there with Turbo Granny, emaciated and malnourished.
And they're fine, despite the destroying power of magma.
Pretty burned up, but overall, fine.
Yeah, nothing that won't heal up between episodes.
Exactly. So,
the wax saved them because they were stuck in that room full of the goo.
Yeah. As it was like dripping all over them.
It's heat resistant.
Yeah.
So they're fine.
Same. So as Momo's helping Okarun out, he falls into her chest, and then he's all like, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to do that. That wasn't on purpose. I'm so sorry.
He's doing anime rom-com, I just touched your chest bullshit.
Yep.
And then she hugs him and they're fine.
In the chest.
On the grass.
And she's all like, I'm so glad you're alive. And Okarun is very awkwardly like, she's holding.
And Turbo Granny is like, you fucking finally saved me, cunt. And she's all, I forgot about Turbo Granny.
Yeah.
That's good gear.
And so they have a nice sentimental moment.
And that's the end.
Oh,
there's like some other like bits where Mongiano is remonstrating with Psycho, being like, I tried to help, your communication was too poor, master.
And then I think he's like, I would really appreciate it if you praised me for what I actually got done, given the limited information. And Seiko's all like, I guess he did beat down on the Keto family.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
And that's a Dandadan.
Wait, what were your highlights and lowlights for these 2 episodes?
There were some good moments in these episodes. I'm going to give it 2 for highlight.
Okay. So I get none, apparently. You get 2, I get none.
What?
You said I got 2 for this episode. 2 highlights.
No, I didn't.
Didn't you?
No.
Then continue on. I will have my 1 highlight as well, then,
yes.
sir.
Highlight. Look, I think I'm going to give honourable mention to the little JoJo sequence, just because of who we are and what we do here.
Yeah.
But I think Momo yeeting that fire truck at that cursed house. That did it for me. We hate that house.
You were very hyped when
Size matters not. Star Wars.
We love it.
Do or do not. There is no try.
Yeah.
She's in touch with her spiritual powers.
Yeah. I want to say my highlight is going to be the... You know what? It's going to be the Taro sequence where you get that little moment of, clever. Yeah, very fun.
We're calling back to things we've previously established as being effective.
And it's a very kind of like fun way to deal with the problem as well.
It's some of Dandadan's trademark silly kinetic action.
Yeah, because it's not like, we're going to beat him down.
Yeah.
And he's going to learn his lesson because you can't beat him down. So it's like, well, how do you beat him? It's like, well, you just
do the thing you do to ghosts.
You just cover him up with a giant anatomically correct guy.
Of course, it makes perfect sense.
Exactly. It's fucking insane. And I love it. Lowlights.
Look, it's very easy.
We are all together in the spaceship.
No, look, my first instinct was the song. But honestly, I really think I could have done without the Keto family coming back from the worm. They just... there was no reason for them to be there, just yelling at Momo while she was trying to get stuff done.
Yeah.
It's like, you're just slowing this show down. Get out of the way. We've kind of solved your whole situation.
Yeah. You know what my low light is?
The song?
The kids singing. Yeah. I hate it so much. I hate it. It's not that the kids singing is annoying, and it's not necessarily that it's bad.
Isn't it though?
It's that it takes so long to move on from it.
And it takes so long before you see him as well. So I was like, is this diegetic music? What's going on here?
And the whole time I'm sort of like, this is very ridiculous. But then as it goes on and on and on, you're like, it's
Shut up.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
glad you have an incurable milk blood disease.
Jesus Christ, Liam. Jesus Christ. All right, Liam. Now, look. So here's what we know.
Sure.
Here's what we know.
Yeah.
Okay. Listen to me here. Here's what we know. Here's what we understand. Well, not understand. Here's what we know. Momo has just helped stop a volcano eruption by using a giant worm body husk,
Yep.
which has admittedly been destroyed, but a giant worm body husk, been aided by an alien who transported her exorcist grandmother with her anatomically correct
I don't think he's anatomically correct like that.
well, he's anatomical.
Oh, there was a good little bit where he's like, what am I going to do with all my fucking internal organs? I got a guy in there now.
Hey, what am I doing internal organs? I'm bodying
Yeah,
here.
he's New Jersey Italian to me.
Yeah, so he is now, he's got a body inside of
Yeah,
him.
he's got a guy in him.
Yeah, he's got a guy in him.
And what a guy.
Who's only being held down by spiritual, seals.
Yeah.
And who else is here? The Keto family is just sort of somewhere around there.
Turbo Granny's up in the mix.
Turbo Granny is running away? Question mark?
Is she?
I don't know.
Don't think so.
Anyway, Seiko is just sort of... Seiko's there.
Turbo Granny hitchhiking down the road.
Yep.
I guess, look,
We've got...
I did feel like the worm stuff was a bit contrived. Sorry, that is to say the worm mucus saving them.
Yeah.
But that said, she is a lucky cat.
She is a lucky cat. And she knows her shit, thank you very much. And don't let her tell you otherwise. Because she will never tell you otherwise. So we've also got the Mantisian is around.
Yeah, everyone is here.
Everyone's here.
Smash Ultimate.
Right?
Except for Ira, who left the show.
Yeah, except for
She's
Ira.
still running, screaming into the night.
I'm going to kill the demon. Now, what do you think's going to happen on the next 2 episodes entitled We Can All Stay There Together?
Okay.
And episode 18 entitled We Became a Family.
Oh.
Which has, okay, I'm going to give you a minor spoiler, one of my favorite things to ever happen in this show,
I don't know if it's a spoiler.
and maybe in anime in general. It's so good.
Does it involve eating crab meat?
No, it does not,
Okay.
unfortunately.
Just knowing what I know about what the things that get you excited.
Yeah, I think there have been enough clues already that you might be able to piece together what's coming up.
Mm-hmm.
But also, when you see it, you go, oh, fuck yeah, this
I'm
rules.
gonna shit bricks.
I don't know if you'll shit bricks.
Okay.
Maybe like those tiles that you can drive on, but not bricks.
Tiles you can drive on.
So what do you think's going to happen in 17 and
look,
18?
we've got this outstanding GG situation to deal with.
Yeah. Trapped inside
I don't
of this...
feel like it's the kind of show that would just leave him trapped in there.
What? Really? Okay, all right.
So they'll go back to the shrine they live at.
Yep.
Because obviously in Kamigawa City...
Kamarocha.
Nope.
Okay.
Kamigawa City... Did you hear that Snoop Dogg is going to be in Stranger Than Heaven?
I did. I don't understand why. Like, I don't get it.
Anyway. She's got her spiritual powers within the borders of Kamigawa City, so they're going to draw on all of her knowledge and all of her wisdom to kind of figure out how to deal with this evil eye ghost.
Okay.
As to how that is resolved, I could only speculate. I do feel like we are moving towards a, broader status quo where Gigi is part of the recurring cast in the same way that Ira became part of the recurring cast, ostensibly, even though it hasn't been, that many episodes.
Yes. Did that come from the name of the episode being called We Can All Stay There Together? Or are you just
Didn't really think about that, but I'm just sort of thinking about where you're going. Yeah, they all go back to the house and they all have a big sleepover. The Keto family are there too, and it's like,
oh, the Keto family, we love them.
They are just like squatting out in the shed they made Okarun sleep in that night.
Yep.
It's like Psycho's like, are you guys going to get off my fucking property or what? Yeah, and like, well, you destroyed our houses, so we live here now.
Oh, amazing. Episode 18.
No, I'm not there yet.
Oh, okay, all right.
And I feel like there's a lot of ways the dealing with possessed Gigi situation could go.
Okay.
Obviously, they could just exercise him and be done with it, but I don't necessarily feel like that's the go. I also don't necessarily feel like, given everything we know about the Evil Eye spirit, he's the type to just, become Turbo Granny and like become a comedic side character.
Yep. Can I... actually, no. I'm going to wait until next episode to ask you about something that happens.
Maybe they'll seal him in another ridiculous object, like a Daruma or something.
Oh, like Turbo Granny style, put him in something
yeah.
else? Okay. So like Alphonse from Full Metal Alchemist style.
Or Con from Bleach.
Or
Turbo
Faust
Granny
from
from
Guilty
this show.
Gear. Yeah, true.
Or maybe it's like I said last time, and it's going to be a situation where Gigi keeps hanging around for these ghost adventures, but they have to try and keep him oblivious so they don't activate the genocidal ghost in his mind.
Okay, all right.
And he's like a wild card they just have to deal with. He's not part of the active party.
Yep. Okay, episode 18. Dare I even ask?
What's it called?
It was called
Now We're a Family?
We Became a Family. Can I give you a hint on this one?
Wild card. This is the origin story of the Keto family.
Oh fuck! Can I give you
don't think so.
a hint on this one?
If you have to.
This is an anime note. I'm not going to tell you the full context of it because
Sure.
that would be spoilers. But it is a shot-for-shot remake of the opening to Back to the Future.
Fuck you. The whole episode is?
No, just one bit.
Oh, okay. This is finally getting the window into Okarun's home life that we've been so sorely lacking.
Okay.
And he's now got a family of all these nasty little freaks that he started associating with. Whereas, everything we know about him outside of school is a complete void at the moment.
Yeah.
So, we will see him waking up, going through his routine. Maybe his home life isn't that good. Much like the opening of Back to the Future where Marty McFly's home life kind of sucks.
Right, okay.
But now he's got the family who now all live together at the Kamigoe City Shrine. We're talking the Mantisian. We're talking Taro and his girlfriend.
Yep.
We're talking the Keto family. We're talking Turbo Granny.
So you think
they're
it's...
all one big messed up family.
Yeah. So what do you think is the main thrust of the episode is his home life?
But also that he's got something better than that now.
Yeah,
Found family.
He's moved on, / he's evolved, / he's leveled up, / he's bought the chicken at the real estate office from Yakuza, and that's his new family. Very capable family, rich family, spiritually family.
They love each other.
Yeah, they became a family.
Hell, he and Momo, they love each other in a whole different way.
Well, we don't know for sure. we can't possibly say.
I'm a non-shipper for Dandadan. I think they're just good friends.
I don't... Look, we've never seen them kiss or anything. Like, that's... I mean, we're reaching if we say,
Yeah, Jack Reacher's going to be in this one too, and he's part of the family.
Dude, can I just say, the guy that plays Jack Reacher...
Alan Richardson?
He's fucking enormous.
He's huge.
He's crazy big. Like,
Could you even imagine a guy so big? That's like meeting Jonathan Joestar.
I know. I saw a photo of him next to a normal fan, and I was like, dude is puffed.
Alan Richardson for the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure live action adaptation.
Yes. Fuck yes. Make it happen.
Beating the shit out of some cops in New York while Smokey Brown watches.
Oh, yeah.
We gotta do something with the Smokey character. He's not gonna play well in 2026.
All right, well... I think you've basically hit the nail on the head for these next two episodes.
Yeah.
I think you've...
Yeah, I've kind of mastered anime.
Yeah, you've rather frustratingly predicted almost every episode so far, so I think, you're going to be fine.
I'm way off, aren't I?
Yeah. You possibly couldn't be further off.
Hooray!
I'm really excited for episode 18. It has one of my favorite bits, and it's so good.
What if it's body snatchers? We're a family now, that we snatched your body.
It's not that.
Okay.
Yeah. The bit I like...
I gotta try.
We gotta try. Yeah.
Is Bigfoot in it?
No.
Okay.
Keep going, though. Keep going. Roll off some more cryptids for me.
Chupacabra.
No.
Okay. The Fresno Nightcrawler.
No.
That woman in Japan who you pass her by at night and she says, "Am I pretty?" And you say, "What?" And then she takes off her surgical mask and she's got a big gash from ear to ear and she's like, "What about now?"
In a different way? No, not at all. Yeah. I don't think there's many cryptids coming up, but you'll see. You'll all see.
Oh, the Serpoeans aren't back, are they? We're due based on their usual cadence.
I think you're safe for a little bit
Okay.
from the Serpoeans.
But they're coming back.
Well, they're not going away, if that's what you're asking.
They still want to get that spiritual juju.
Exactly. They want that golden testicle ball.
Excuse me. That spiritual Gigi.
Exactly. That beautiful Gigi.
Serpoeans abduct Gigi to get his amazing body and spiritual power.
You may not like it, but that's what peak spiritual power
right.
looks like. Is a happy...
It's also peak physical
It's
power.
a happy go-getter who's just very friendly.
Yeah, the world's most annoying man is also the most morally upstanding character in this show.
And at first...
He made a Jesus-like sacrifice for an evil ghost.
At first you'll hate him. Then you'll be great friends with him. And you'll be like, God damn it.
And you hate how much he likes your girlfriend.
But does your girlfriend like him?
Unclear.
Probably
not.
That's
On
drama.
account of how annoying he is.
And how you've known him this long.
I will say, I did correctly predict
Yeah.
that Gigi would be neither,
Yes, you did. You did. Neither demon nor alien.
not what I was going to say.
Neither man nor woman.
Neither movie star Ken Takakura traditional masculinity or Okarun shrinking violet, but a third more annoying thing.
Now, Liam, I don't want to say that trend's going to continue, but let's just say from here on out.
And that's why I think it's perfect if he has to remain oblivious and they have to manage him, because he's so in your face and annoying. He will just get himself involved in the situation if you don't stop him.
He is... Oh, fuck.
Okarun, no, so Gigi just keeps accumulating more and more curses because unaware that he is already possessed, he keeps compassionately reaching out to other cursed ghosts.
So your current theory is...
This isn't my theory, I'm just doing a bit.
Yeah, but the theory is now every single opponent we come up to next, Gigi gets a new curse from, kind of thing? Yeah.
Because he's trying to help them,
Yeah.
and they want to take advantage of his trusting nature.
It's like he fights the Serpawayans and they give him a robot arm. And he's like, guys, I got this third arm. Check it out. And they're like, you don't want that arm, bro. Oh, man. That'd be great.
Bigfoot takes him through the core of the hollow earth.
Hey, guys, guess what? Big feet.
But turns out Bigfoot's actually just chill because he's obviously a spiritually beautiful creature.
Yeah. Well, no judgment. No judgment here for Bigfoot. He's a guy who'd enjoy some pulpy pleasures. You just know if he's out in the woods, he needs something in his diet to give him that little oomph.
What those feet do, though.
Well, they pulp up the pleasures, don't they? Pulpy pleasure is also a really good foot masseuse.
Gross. Moving on.
That's it. That's the app. No more.
No more. That's
Ship
all
it.
there is. There isn't
there's
anymore.
There's no more. What's that from?
Madeline.
Madeline. What was up with Madeline?
Well, there were
She
12
was in an
little girls
orphanage.
in 2 straight lines, and the smallest one was Madeline.
Was it a school or an orphanage?
Both, I think.
Because
They lived with a nun.
Yeah.
Miss Clavel.
oh, Miss Clavel, hard worker, hard worker. You know,
Pillar of the community.
what did she actually do other than raise the children?
I think that's plenty. On this Mother's Day, Nick, I think that's plenty.
Am I the most evil?
Cancelled. Anyway, let's
Fuck
wrap it up. JoJo's World, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, to be continued.